YouTube, here with you on this Thursday morning. I had to think about that a second. Kind of in the dark this morning. Just thought I would set the mood, the tone, whatever. I got a little surprised last night before I went to bed. I was planning on making some purchases on eBay when I got my first of the month check, and so it was about quarter till 12, I think. I checked my account and found out I had over $500 in there, which was kind of a surprise. And got to checking a little bit. Of course, my normal postal service annuity check was there, and that's usually, it's not 260 something, I don't know, it's whatever it is. My insurance comes out of that, my Blue Cross comes out of that, and then I get whatever's left, and that's what's left. But then there was another deposit from a federal agency for $280, I think, or maybe it's $270. But anyway, I was surprised, and I looked at the agency. It was Social Security. Well, that was. Then I kind of started thinking about it, and I had tried to. I had applied to for discontinuation of Medicare Part B some time ago, and haven't really heard anything. They sent me a form to fill out. I filled that out, sent it back, and like I said, that's been a month or two ago. It's been a while. So, but I haven't heard anything. They were supposed to send me a new Social Security, or not Social Security, Medicaid card, Medicare card, and I haven't seen that. Of course, I don't really ever think I got one to begin with. I don't remember getting it, if I did. Anyway, long story short, too late. I did order some things, but like I said, nothing that I hadn't planned on ordering anyway. It's just, in fact, I'm probably not gonna, you get little windfalls like that, and you think, I don't know. I'm not sure, What I think it is the refund of the Medicare Part B the last 2 months, I think. Because when I filled out the little paper, it said, when do you want this to become effective? And I put ASAP on there. So maybe they kind of go back, and I don't know, whatever they do, but I think that's what it is. I think it's a refund for the Medicare Part B premiums that I paid the last 2 months. So if it isn't, that's fine too. Like I say, I'm not really spending that money. Some of the things I bought that I've been meaning to buy for some time now is resistor assortment. I have been without a proper resistor assortment since I started back into this hobby, and I've been meaning to correct that situation for some time, and I think I got the deal done. I bought the it's 100 value 1,000 piece assortment, half watt. I kind of like half watts. If you're going to be working with older stuff, the tube type stuff like that, half watts is the way to go. I guess you could go overkill and go 1 watt, but I think if it's not a big deal for the amount of extra larger capacitor resistors that you find in those things. You can order those on eBay or whatever. Anyway, I got that. That should be here next week sometime. I got a new MP3 player, and I'm going to flash some pictures up of these things that I got so that you can see. And this MP3 player is one of these. It's called an Eclipse. It has 4 gig of internal memory, and then it has a slot that you can add another 16 gig to it. I didn't buy it really, excuse me, I didn't buy it for the MP3 player. I bought it for the other features it has. It has camera. It's only 1.3 megapixel, but you know, still. It has camera, has a voice recorder, which, you know, I like. That's the main thing I think I wanted it for. And it was only $9 and something. It was less than $10, so, you know, I thought that's a pretty good buy. So, got that. Let's see, what else was there? Something else on eBay. Oh, I bought some LM358 chips. They had 20 of them for $3.60 shipped, so I thought that'd be kind of fun to play around with on the breadboard. Those are dual op amps. That's the same chip that was in the Velleman little kit that I put together for the signal tracer thing. That's what it uses, and I thought, you know, it works pretty good. So, and let's see, I did buy one other thing. I had mentioned to. How come I never can think of who I talked to? Maybe it was Robert. I think maybe I mentioned this too. Tubes and More is antique electronic supply, I think is what they go by, out in Arizona. I bought for them before. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. But they have a AM transmitter. It's a tube type, one tube, and it was $39, I think. And I went ahead and bought that. I thought, you know, that would be kind of fun to put together and to have. So got that covered. So I think that's it. Yeah, that's probably it. Anyway, that was the eBay tone on my phone with her. That's about it on that. And this is not going to be any electronics this time. It's just basically a little talk. Oh, I do want to flash up a picture of Miss Kylie that was taken the day she got her driving permit. She seems a little bit happy about that. So that's good. We're all happy about that. So that's another thing I wanted to talk about. I think that's about it. Plans for, oh yeah, the I think Jack mentioned that he'd kind of like to see me do the Heathkit condenser checker next, and I've been meaning to do that for a long time, well, ever since I bought it, as a matter of fact. I was going to do the other B&K E200D that I bought. I was going to try to finish that up, but I can get to that another time. I want to get the parts ordered for that Heathkit, and if I need to order any. I do have quite a few capacitors in stock and stuff like that, but I think it required some kind of special. There was something special about it I had to get. I forget now what it was, but anyway, gonna do that. Gonna get that up on the bench here the next day or two. And I have the hope to stop at Home Depot on the way back from picking Kylie up this afternoon to get. I need 2 more boards. To finish up the bench. I told you about the shelves, you guys remember that, and I want to get those boards here so I can get that finished up and be done with the bench completely. I have to be done because I've ran out of room. There is no more room here for me to add on, so I've added on as much as I can add on. Anyway, that's what I want to do. So that's some of the things that's doing. It's another cold spell coming up, and the weather, I'm not happy about that. Not much I can do about it, but I don't have to be happy about it. Like I said, it's just, I was hoping, you know, if this is February now, excuse me, and I was hoping maybe we get out of some of that cold stuff, but apparently not. So gonna do that, get that done. I want to thank all my new subscribers. Really appreciate you guys tagging along for the ride. And of course all the old subscribers, and I say old in the fondest of terms. Appreciate you guys sticking with me, and I just really do. It's just a lot of people that have helped get to, and we, like I said, I'm over to 375 now. I don't know, I haven't got to 400 yet, but getting there. So that's a good deal. Good deal. Like I said, getting the bench back together. I played around with my frequency counter a little bit last night to see if this oscillator is putting out anything. I couldn't get any stable reading out of it. I was able to use the signal generator, though, below it there to get a stable reading, so everything's working. It's just a matter of, I've got to figure this out, this little oscillator thing. Kind of bugging us. That's about it on that. Everything else is going pretty good, I think. We've got a mess on the bench again. I don't know exactly how that happens, but every time I work on anything, I have a complete mess on this bench. So I've got to clean that up before I do anything. So that's about that. I don't have any plans to buy anything else as far as the test equipment. I think I have my test bench pretty much like I want it. I don't, I just can't think of anything that I would really need. I mean, you know, I've got everything that I need to do alignment work, troubleshooting. I mean, you know, that's pretty much it. That's all I can, you know, do. I do have that power supply that I was building, that I bought the case for. I'm gonna get that finished up. There's a lot to do, and like I said, I've just been kind of putting it off because of this bench thing. I want to get this bench completely done, and I'll have more room. The room is the big thing, because I'm in here in kind of cramped quarters. I need a little bit more room as far as what's around me here, so I can get to everything. And I've been slowly, well, you saw the test equipment I brought back in. I've been slowly bringing things back in here, and every time I do that, that's one less space I have to put something else. So at some point I will hopefully get this all done. Don't know when that'll be, but fingers crossed it won't take too long. So alright, I'm rambled on long enough, and sorry about that, but I just kind of wanted to go over some things that was going on, and the big thing was that that extra money. It always helps out, you know, when you get extra money. And like I said, I'm not gonna spend it yet because you never can tell about Social Security, and I've dealt with the federal government enough to know sometimes they make mistakes and then they want their money back. So if you go ahead and spend it, you don't have it then. So that's not good. But like I say, that's what's going on here. And like I say, it's 7 something in the morning. I got up a little early. I heard my grandson leave this morning. Oh, it's 8:03 now. Gee, it's late. I gotta have my noodles. And like I said, I heard my grandson leave this morning. I got up to go to the bathroom, and then I thought, well, you know, what else is doing? Nothing going on. So I thought, well, I'll get up. So I've been in the living room on the computer since well, about 6:30, and I decided, well, I'll come in here and make a little blog video, little flapping video, Bill. You know me. So that's what's going on. And again, I said that now 15 times, I think. But you guys have a wonderful day. I think it's not going to be a wonderful day here. They're talking snow. I'm not happy about that. But again, it is what it is. So you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see ya.
That's all, folks.